Which one?
Yeah, this one. First one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's his name
Marash.
Rashid.
Rashid.
Yeah, it's a nice guy.
Okay. So we just got here, and Rashid will take over from Saeed and preparing for a new adventure. We're going for lunch first before heading to the mountain. So this is the part of yeah, I'll show you a little bit. Oop. So that's the Atlas, I guess, is part of it. I'm excited. We're excited. And you are...
Hello.
Rashid.
Yeah,
Rashid. Nice to meet you. I'm Joseph.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Go this way. Awesome.
If you want to go first to the toilet,
We're good. You want to go to the toilet or?
toilet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Welcome back now. Oh, 8.
Okay.
2008.
2008.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the beginning of my guiding around.
Oh, nice.
Little by little.
So you met a lot of different kinds of people from all over the world.
People started to learn more about the domain of tourism, the domain of
Good.
tourism,
Good.
little by little. And then we're here now, we're getting over, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Great.
Yeah, is this your
First time in Marrakesh.
Morocco, yeah.
In Morocco. Yeah, we stayed in Marrakesh.
you like it down there?
Yeah. Yeah.
They
So
say
far
you
so
are in
good.
the new town, I guess.
Yes.
In Gillis.
Gillis. Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
So how long you are here for?
Till Friday.
Till
Till Friday. So we got here, I think Sunday. That was Sunday. So pretty much 5 days, 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Not so bad.
Decided to come here to the Atlas Mall.
Yeah. Yeah. Visit and try the good food, tagine. So starting now, starting point. Just following Hassan here.
Yeah.
He's the man for today.
Local man.
He's the man for
The
today.
local man. Hamid, let's go. Besides, thank you.
So this is the part of the Berber village too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see the shops as you mentioned. Mistakes of the nuts as well.
Okay. Really?
And it's kind of truck shop.
Oh, there's some argan oil too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Over here is the woodland, which is the locals terraces where they could make the tables or put the tables down and offer some food. So it's related to this restaurant, which means he make his own food, and then the visitors who are interested in having lunch or buy any meals, they can come over here and use this table. Some of Moroccan people from different cities, they could came and brought their own rugs and
Salam.
put it down, and they lie down
Okay.
on it and have the meal there done. Yeah.
Interesting. We have some tagine food here. Oh, this is empty.
Locals with their own mules, so
Oh,
we
this
have-
mule. Okay.
Yeah, we do have mules around. We are in the region of Imlil that
Imlil.
has let's say the main business, it's tourism industry.
Industry. Okay.
Tourism, it's what people focus on, let's say, 85%.
Oh, 85%. Okay.
85% is almost 100%. So we've got agriculture, of course, but the tourism domain, of the domain of tourism, it's the one we opened our eyes on
Right.
as the locals. All of us, if we are not guides, we be mule drivers,
Oh,
or we
okay.
be restaurants, or we take care of the accommodation. So you find a person, if he doesn't work as a guide, he will work in a shop or a restaurant, or but all of these things, it's for tourism
Industry,
business.
yes,
And
yeah.
the mules, we will say, the locals here, almost every single house has her own mule
Okay.
to make money from, to plow, to carry stuffs related to the families or tourism as well. And we have separated these 5,000 of people who are living here in a way of, we found this from the beginning, what the first majority did, which meant they spill the tour of, for example, we will say the mules. Everybody wants to carry the tourism or work with the
Right.
tourism. What they do is we take every village and we give him or we give it a tour. We'll say we do the tour today for this village, next day or tomorrow for that
The next
village,
one, yeah.
and then that's how it works.
Village by village,
And
I see.
the villages we will be able to account to have a leader who is accounting how many meals there, and he do the tour as well for one by one. Everyone with his name and
Address.
his badge
Okay.
and his tour, the day. So we will say we have a short hike of waterfall,
Wow.
5 mules could camp,
Right.
or we will say there is a tour of 3-4 days. It depends on what your lucky or luck brought for you.
Wow.
So that's how it works here. Yeah.
Wow. It's very interesting, eh?
And every village respect the role of other in a way of, if today it's the tour of the center town, only the mules of the center town who will be able here to
charge,
come
yeah.
and take and profit in.
They
in
get the
money.
profit on a
Exactly,
certain
money,
day.
Exactly. So next day, if it's the tour of the next village, then rest will have to respect.
Right, respect each other because
And
you
they
guys have
also-
own
yeah.
schedule.
And there is the association who is organizing and driving this on a right way. Yeah, each has his own land in that village.
Right.
The reason comes from the family. Maybe his grandmother or father married from there, or she married to there,
Gotcha.
and she got her own
Piece of land.
piece of land from her
Ancestor,
family,
yeah.
husband or sister, or given, and it stays there, and so and these things being looked after by the family. So they said
Salam.
so yeah, that's how it works, by the way. Assalamu alaikum. David. Hassan. Hello.
Salam. Hello. So what's the name of this tree right here? Willow tree? Walnut. Wow.
The tallest, oldest, fat, mostly say, trees. It's walnut. You see, they are walnut, and this is cherries. You see, the cherry tree is completely different from the apple, and from the peach and pear. So they are, they are different.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Here's explaining us
For harvest,
how they started the village from their ancestors back then.
July, August.
It's pretty interesting,
Plumbing,
like people here, they have their own piece of land and they share what they can get or harvest from the fruit, and they have their own designated
period of harvesting, the apples,
season or schedule when to get their
November,
own how say profit.
the color of the area.
It's pretty interesting. So I think I can read that means you can wash your hands here. I'm guessing. Walnut trees are everywhere.
Yeah. With good dim quiet. Remember that the villages are not based in the center town. This is from the first people who lived here or based in this area. They decided to be far away from the center town for our reasons or because of something, which meant could be flat time. As we can say, the Atlas Mountain region is a region that is known by raining and flooding in summertime. So we can say that Morocco, it's known as one of the African countries.
Right.
In our minds, so as a Western cultures or countries, we will think or we have this idea that Africa is getting hot in summertime. We're not traveling there because it's too hot. It's African country. But unbelievable that the people drives or flies from anywhere or elsewhere in the world to Marrakesh to a temperature of 45 to 48 degrees in Marrakesh. They cannot believe that they will just drive 1 hour and 20 minutes away from Marrakesh to the Atlas Mountain over here in Imlil or in Orica Valley, and they will find the temperature maximum hot temperature, it's 31 degrees.
Wow.
June, July, August, it's an area known by raining and flooding. That's why the first local who lived here, they all based or started building their houses in the mountains, far away from the center town.
Really difficult that time to build houses in this.
Yeah, and even right now, we still have everybody try to build their houses in this, in this sites.
Yes, sites, yeah.
Close to the mountains, far away from the center town, because when it's flooded,
You guys are safe.
it's a big event of flooding. It's a catastrophic, let's say. For example, we have had one of the big catastrophic flash flood happened here. It was 24 years ago, which is 1995. Killed over 700 people around. Houses collapsed, the animals.
Sad.
This was one of the worst events we will never forget about as a locals.
Oh, that's nice.
Salam.
And this was happening, or it was happened in the 18th of August, 1995. Summertime, exactly. That's why I said the town here, or the region here, it's a region known by flooding in summertime, most of it. So June, July, August to the beginning of September is a flooding period here in Morocco. أخبرك شو مغرى من زاتي الغلي الغي ها يا البهاي دي توز انتي ساي غفوس يغا تون زيت كرا يغا حمر
Salam.
تون زيت كرا يغا عاون ربي انا دغرتي غايلي دغريت كدغري ياك يدي سقفك
Hello. How are you?
دغري تقرات
Yeah. The Berber people, the locals here in this village are very welcoming. I noticed that from the very beginning when we started hiking this trail. Salam. See, you see what I'm talking about? They're very welcoming and friendly at the same time. But that's the most important thing in traveling.
I'll take
Respect one another.
I'll take a little break here for myself first and for stopping to talk about this place where we are. Now, I guess we finished the beginning steeper side of the 15 minutes I've mentioned on the restaurant. Now we are in a level of 1800 meters on front of this dream are only the plan of the reasonable, which means that we are in front of one of the famous, nicest beauty hotel or palace, let's say castle in the Atlas Mountain, which is a hotel of someone from United Kingdom. I think Saeed as a driver have and showed you the Casbah Tamadut as a Richard Branson
Yes,
hotel
yes, he
in
did.
the bottom.
Yes.
That was built by an Italian man a while ago actually, and he been there for long. Then Richard Branson, he bought it in the beginning of 2002. Some people said he'd been bought it as a gift to his mother, but not sure if that's true. So that's the history of Richard Hotel down there. But this one was here before Richard Branson. If you open your eyes,
Richard
you will
Branson,
see
yeah.
the date of it, which means being opened in October of 1995. This house, or this hotel, of 17 rooms with 5 terraces, and one of the best 100 hotels in the world so far, who named Casbah di Tubkal, or La Casbah di Tubkal. Casbah means
Casbah.
45 building. Tubkal is name of the high peak in the north of Africa,
Wow.
which is
45.
about 13,761 feet. So, this hotel, a long time ago, or we're talking about it as one of the Moroccan history. We will say why. We will say that the hotel, or this British man hotel, that became Casbah di Tubkal of 17 rooms, 5 terraces, and one of the best 100 hotels in the world so far, used to be involved in Moroccan history in a while of a period of Moroccan colonization period of France in Morocco. So period of France colonization. We had this hotel here, who is a hotel. It used to be the house of the Atlas Mountain leader.
Wow.
So this house, it's related to the original man who owns it. His name is Askuti. Askuti.
Ascoti.
Askuti. He was the leader of the Atlas Mountain.
Mountain.
We know that Morocco is a country has been passed from several colonizations.
Sure.
Roman, Portugal, France, and Spain.
Spain.
So Portuguese
Spaniards.
own
Yeah.
the own ocean cities.
Hmm.
If we say ocean cities, we will involve La Casablanca, which is not Moroccan name at all.
Yeah,
It's a
Casablanca
Portuguese
po.
name, so
Casablanca.
even the construction style or building,
It's different.
some of it,
Mhm.
it's still there as a Portuguese.
Portuguese
So
structure.
Al Jadida as well, Tangier, Essaouira, Walili. So we have all. I said Walili, Asela. Sorry. These cities has been owned by Portuguese. They're all close to the oceans, over this in the sea.
Wow.
Second or first was the Rome. Roman. They have been owned the north of Morocco. If you hear about Fez city, the first capital of Morocco,
First.
close to that region, it's where this volleyballers or the Roman used to live on. And they were the first people who brought the olive trees
Oh wow.
to Morocco. Today, there is a blue city called Chefchaouen, close to that region. Visitors or tourism goes to there, and this volleyballers building, it's involved in Moroccan in imperial city tours we do. So we take people to this and visit this place, the Roman building. Most of it is collapsed, but it's very interesting place or building to give or to include بخير إبراهيم, for the visitors to visit once they are going to the north or to the imperial cities. The third, it's France. France, in their period, they have owned the whole country, not just one side. Wherever they go, in that period, they have to choose somebody who has much power, rich enough. When we talk about richest in that time, we're talking about lands. And if we say you are rich, we don't say you are rich in cash.
Oh, okay.
You're rich in
Inland.
lands and animals.
Oh,
So they
okay.
have someone really rich, much power to be the leader of a town or a city or a countryside. And in here, in the Atlas Mountain, the leader lived here in this building. in 1800 meters in a view of where he could control or protect or take a look at whole valley to see what's going on with it. So he lived here.
Wow.
From 1912 to 1956, when the independence happened or came over, the France colonization finished, army left the house of this man. He's a local, I guess, and he was married a French lady. He went back to France. This house been empty for a while. In 80s and 90s, most of it been collapsed. 1992, this British man came over here and he decided to buy this house from the last family survived from it. And he started to rebuilding it. It took him 3 years to rebuild this building. October of 1995, she became a hotel. When I said she, the meaning of Al-Qasaba or Kasbah in our language, it's female. Involved in many good things to the area. He's one of the people who's supporting, he becomes like one of the locals because he's been supported in many things. The why of garbage that we have a problem with, he's the one involved in collecting it. He paid the staffs, he bought the truck for the region and also he paid the staffs. As well, he's the one decided to make the ambulance for the locals. He tried and helped in building the second floor of the hospital here in the region. So he did a lot of things. All this money comes from the visitors who are visiting here. In his website, it says and it mentioned that there is 5% of what you pay from your money. So lunch here costs about 35 or 40 Canadian dollars. And 5% of what you pay at lunch or staying, it goes to the community.
That's good. So we are here now at Hassan's place, waiting lunch. Yeah.
Which to place where the lunch will be served.
I'm looking forward for tagine. Is that the one? Tagine. Moroccan tagine.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
There you go.
You guys
Excited. Cool stuff. Go follow Hassan.
This way.
Oh, nice place, Hassan.
Do you want to use the toilets or wash your hands or are you okay?
I'm gonna wash my hands maybe.
Let me see. Okay, I'll put you in the roof first. Hassan,
Okay, for sure, for sure. It's a nice place, buddy, you have here.
I guess so.
Yeah. Wow. Boom. Well done. Wow. So this is Sam's place right here. Can you imagine? There's a massive rooftop with this view of the villages. He's recording. We're just waiting for our food. A bit starving. Need to explore the area. And boom, we're good afterwards. Here. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah? Yeah. Good kid.
You want to keep this camera on?
So it's time to say goodbye to our friend here, Hassan. Yeah.
Have a great time. Enjoy the rest of your holiday in the country. Appreciate your visit.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
For sure, we will take care of you as always.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Good guy.
Please.
Such an awesome guy right here behind me. Very nice host. And this cute little kid here. Hey buddy.
Oh, Hassan, no.